Hello, wonderful soulmate. You're highly welcome back to my channel. My name is merciposh and this is merciposh teachings. So here in today's tutorial, I'm going to be sharing with you how I made this beautiful bra cup. Okay, so this is a homemade bra cup and it works for all sizes. And this is the best way of getting a bra cup, especially if you're making a corset outfit for a big boost client. Okay, so this method is applicable for all sizes and is very easy, simple and well detailed. So to start, we're going to be needing 3 lines, and these lines are the chest line, the bust point line and the under bust line. So I'm going to go on to mark these 3 lines out and I'm going to label it. Okay, so the chest line we're going to be working with is not the initial chest line that is 2 inches away from the bust point line, or the one that is 1.75 away from the bust point line. It is the neckline, like where you, how well you want the bra cup to cover the bust area of your client. Okay, so this particular chest line can also be named the neckline, where you want just where you want the corset neck to be. Okay, where you want the cup to stop at the upper part. That is exactly what I'm trying to say. So here I'm going to set aside 0.5 inches first. I'm going to build it into a straight line, and after which I'm going to mark the 3 lines that I just mentioned, which are the bust points, the chest line and the under bust point, and I'm just going to go on to label them accordingly. So here is my UB, my under bust. Here is my BP, that is my bust point line, and here is my CH, that is the chest line or the neckline. Okay, so now having done this, the next thing I'm going to do is to divide my nipple to nipple, that is bust span. Your bust span, you divide it by 2, and whatever you have, you're going to mark it. Okay, so measure the nipple to nipple, divide by 2 and mark. So make sure you're starting from the 0.5 inches line we marked. Okay, so now after marking the line, the first thing I'm going to do is to go on to roll into a straight line first. Okay, so I'll pick up my ruler and I'm going to be connecting this straight line into a straight line like this. Okay, now after connecting these 3 lines into a straight line like this, the next thing I'm going to do is to mark, come in here 1 inch and do the same thing on this side. And I'm just going to pick up my ruler and connect. So as I connect, I'm going to make sure that I'm going to connect like 0.75 inches away from the exact bust point line. Okay, and I'm going to repeat the same process here. So if you want this bra cup to be very deeper, you're just going to make sure you use 1.25 on the under bust contouring. Okay, so now I'm going to subtract 1.5 inches from my round bust measurement and divide whatever I have by 4. Okay, subtract 1.5 inches from your round bust measurement, and whatever you have remaining, divide by 4. That's exactly what you see me doing here, and I'm just going to mark it into a straight line. Okay, so I'm rolling it into a straight line. So after rolling it to a straight line, now the next thing I'm going to do is to go on to come down here by 0.75. Okay, I will come down here by 0.75. I repeat the same process on the upper part here. Then I'm going to pick up my curve ruler and connect them to the nipple point. Okay, so that is exactly what you see me doing here. I'm connecting to the nipple point. So after connecting to the nipple point, this is what we have. Okay, so now here on the center front, I came down 0.75 as well and went up 0.75, and I'm going to connect again to the nipple point. So please ensure that you take note of what I am doing, because this is just what you need to create that particular size of bra cup you are wishing to. Okay, so having connected them together like this, I am going to measure what I have upwards. Then I am going to mark. Okay, so in effect I'm coming down by 0.75. Okay, so I came down sorry, 0.5 inches, not 0.75, 0.5 inches from the initial chest line that I mark. I came down 0.5 inches, and that is what you have. Now from here, I'm going to connect to the under bust area like this. I'm just going to connect like this as you see me do. Just take note of what I'm doing, and trust me, this is not difficult at all. Okay, and I'm going to repeat the same connection here. So for some times now, I have not been buying any bra cup, because since I learned how to use this method to draft any size of bra cup that I want, I no longer buy bra cup from the market. Okay, so I came down here 0.5 inches and connected to the upper part of this nipple point like this, and here I am going to come down 0.25. Okay, 0.25. This is totally optional anyway. It's optional. Okay, so I went on to connect just the way you see me do here, and here I'm going to come down to measure what I have, and as you can see, they are almost the same except 0.25 different. Okay, so here now I'm not done here. I'm going to come in by just a quarter of an inch this way, just a quarter of an inch. This is also optional. Okay, it's also optional, but I advise you do this. Okay, so that it gives it this beautiful shape that will differentiate the center front from the side front. Then I came in here just quarter of an inch and connected. So the difference is that the one on the sides is a bit wider, that is 0.25 inches wider than the one on the center front. Then I'm going to make sure I contour this place very well, so that give me that well curved shape that I want. That is just what I am doing here, and I'm going to be shading all those parts to indicate that they are going to be cut off. Okay, all this contouring, I'm going to be shading them to show that they are going out. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is to pick up my scissors and cut out. Okay, but before I proceed, I'm going to pick my marker again to number them. This is very important. I will number here the upper part as number 1 and number 2, then number 3. I'm also going to use arrow to indicate which part is the nipple point. This is very important, because if you don't do this along the line, you might get confused, which is what is common with making a corset cup, right? So please ensure that you number them just as I did mine, and indicate all the parts with your arrows if possible. Okay, then I am going to go ahead to cut out. So after cutting out, I am going to show you the next thing we are going to do. So if you are new to my channel, this is merciposh stitches, like I mentioned earlier, and here on this channel I teach people how to draft, how to cut, how to sew, and how to neatly finish your outfit. My tutorials are very simple, they are easy to understand, they are beginner friendly and well detailed, honestly. So if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, waste no time, go ahead and hit on the subscribe button. Also hit on the notification bell, so that when I drop tutorial like this, you get notified. Don't forget, you can like this video, you can share, you can also ask questions on the comment section, and I'll be there to attend to all your questions. All right, so I was done cutting, and this is what I have, as you can rightly see here. Now I am going to pick up the fabric I am working with. I'm actually using this, going to use this to make a corset dress. I'm going to pick up the outfit I'm working with, which is a velvet fabric that I've already interfaced with ST, and I am going to cut it out on it. Okay, so that is what you see here. I went on to cut it out, ensuring that I added my allowance. So ensure that you add at least 0.5 inches allowance. Add 0.5 inches or even 0.75. It is very important. Extra allowance all round. Okay, so I went on to pin down, and I'm just going to transfer all those numbers to this main fabric as well, to avoid confusion. Okay, then I am going to set them aside. So please, once you're done cutting, you should have your foam, okay, your corset foam, or your warden that you're going to go on to cut out, so that by the time you finish joining it, it will look like that same foam they use in making bra cup, like the same bra cup in the market. Okay, they sell such corset warden in the market. You can just go and ask your vendor of corset warden or foam. Okay, it's a different type of foam anyway. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to use my masking tape to tape it down, so that you're going to see what it look like when you're done joining it. Okay, when you're done joining it, creating the cup, sewing it together with your warden, you are going to see how it look like. It's going to look just like the ones you buy from the market. Okay, so why I love this method is that it helps you to be able to um determine how you want your bra cup to be. Okay, you can be able to make any size you want. You can make your bra cup to be well covered, and you won't even be scared of getting your bra cup right, because sometimes when you go to the market, you'll be confused on which particular size to get for a particular client. Yes, it can actually be confusing, but with this, you're using the individual measurements to draft this, so there's nothing to fear for or to be scared about. And that is why I love this. And for a very long time now, since I learned how to do this, I no longer buy bra cups, corset bra cups in the market. I don't buy bra cups in the market. I construct mine, and this is how it's looking like. It came out so well, so beautiful. So, but by the time you sew it and make some boss caging around it, it comes out very well and very firm. Okay, so you can see this is how it's going to look like once you're done joining them. And you can see how beautiful it's just the same shape as the ones you buy in the market. Okay, yes, it's just the same shape. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is to place it on my paper, and I'm going to be using it to draft the bodies of my corset outfit that I'm making. Okay, so I'm going to be dropping that tutorial on the next video. So the next video is going to we're going to see how to use it to draft our darted corset outfit or a dartless corset outfit. Okay, so don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to hit on the notification bell, so that when I drop it, you get notified. So until then, take care of yourself and stay safe. So that is it for today's tutorial. Bye.